Alright, so I'm looking at the file. So, okay, so the concept, the sketch, mood board assets. Um, okay, so I see this. I saw the other one too, the one that I recently downloaded. Okay, where is it? So, I mean, they'll help me to get the colors and whatnot, and it's okay if it's super saturated. Potentially okay because of you could apply exposure and lighten it up, and there's also other things like hue and saturation, blah 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 blah. So yeah, yeah, this is useful. Yeah, it's neat. I don't know how real this is. I think this is, yeah, this is AI. Hella realistic though. I think this is AI. I think. All right, I gotta stop. Um, so these are okay-ish. This gives inspiration for what we call God rays. Anyway, but what I wanted to point out is this. Um, yeah, we need. Yeah, I remember this too, but we need more than this. Um, or even with the newer set. For example, in here, perfect example. This has a transparency, so you could literally, hey, you know, grab this piece. That's kind of ice though. Yeah, like this. So download. Did it download? Okay. This here where it says see more, I'm gonna just middle mouse click on it, so it opens in a new browser. The reason why I open these in a new browser is that for whatever reason you'll end up losing this image, and you have to kind of do another search all over again. It's weird like that. All right. So these are super dark, but it's fine. Could easily pump up the exposure. Yeah, like this one. Yeah, this is doable. Was this one I saved? Did I save this one? No, I didn't. Wait, did I? No, I did. Damn. Yeah. There's this. Save that. I'm just gonna get rid of the character. Then save. Man, that looks garbage. This is okay. So, this is what I mean by for everyone is to dig deep in the search, you know? So, like this one, I forgot what I wrote. Yeah, I just wrote mountain, I think. Yeah, mountain, and I put here transparent. So, first I type out mountain, then press enter, then you press transparent. I'm telling you, it's strange like this, where the order of how you set things up as well, something so minute can be stubborn with the search. So again, you type it out, you press, you type it out, and then you click on transparent, then you press enter. One of those orders, you do have to try uh, multiple different ways, and then instinctively it'll kick in of how the search engine likes to search for things. It is convoluted at times, where it just doesn't want to work with you. Anyway, so I'm just searching. Perspective is different on that one. Maybe here I'll just middle mouse click it, open up in a different browser so I don't lose my original search. And what about this? This could be okay to just block out, maybe. Or this. Man, I don't like the jaggedy lines. I'll go back to this. I don't know, maybe. PNG, not JPEG. JPEG is gonna have a white background, you want the PNG. Hit license. Alright, so yeah, it's literally, I got search for a lot. These are okay. PNG as usual. Maybe even rock formation. This is alright. PNG, save it. Did I save this? I don't think I did yet. PNG download. Okay. So I download a ton of mountains, or you could even type out, say, mountain wall. Mountain wall. These are textural. Ooh, look at this. I like that. This could be useful. Huh. I did not download this. Whatever. Re-download. Yeah. First time. Wait a minute. No, this doesn't come as a PNG. Yeah, I can still cut this out easy because it's white. Right. Save it. Alright, now we're talking. See, this is what I mean by the search. Because these could be also saved as a overlay, just to use the coloration, right? Maybe maybe this one, because I'm basically just looking at the shapes and textures. Screw it, just download it. already I downloaded almost a half a dozen, almost a dozen probably by now, just off of the mountains, you know. This one, I'm gonna middle mouse click. Yeah, I don't need that one. This one, I'm looking at the color. I like the color. I can steal the colors and the textures. Yeah, I didn't download this yet. Let's take a look at see more. Maybe some of this. I like the gray color. Yeah, screw it. It's huge. Download it. See more. See, this is what I mean by where, um, different words searching and everything, and it'll take you on a journey, in terms of what you can find out there, and that'll trigger more different wordings that help you to find things, Like before it was mountain, now just mountain wall, and you get totally different types of searches. Ooh, I like this. And this one, I don't have the transparent, so maybe that will help as well. Alright. I like some of these colors. This is interesting. Has a little riverbed. Let's see what this guy's about. Alright, getting interesting. Like I'm just pulling inspiration off of this. And this can be recreated more on this side using something called generative fill, so that it's not in vain to just download it, especially with generative fill. Jeez, that's already 12 minutes. Okay. I like this color. Screw it, just download it. Maybe see more. Alright, that's done with that. That one right there. Yeah. Okay. Man. Kinda like this shape. Man. Whatever. Alright. So I got that. Ooh, I like this. I love the colors. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in. Ooh. This is more basic, flat. I could potentially use this. Alright, so I'm gonna save that. Let's go in here. Here, let's review. Stop. Skies. Alright, I get a feeling it's more nighttime, perhaps. So I just found this, parts and pieces. Is there more potentially of this style? I guess not. Maybe what if I write down rocky cliff? Nope. Ooh. See, this is what I mean by, oh look, cliff. Looks like a cliff is a important keyword. So let's try it out. Just cliff. No other filters are attached to it. or series or whatever the hell it just said previously. Hey, hey, look at that. I could use this. Chop off this area. The lighting's different, but you could fake it using exposure and fake shadows. Save it. Nice. Why is my internet so slow? Damn, bro. Killing me right now. Okay, looks like we got more stuff. I'm gonna click on this, this, this. All four. Maybe I want this. These. Those two. This one. Man. Maybe this one. This ain't that great. This is mediocre. Man. Same one. See, the searching starts to get very interesting now. I love this color. I like this too. See what's that one? Yeah, I'm getting that. I don't know why. I love the shape. Structurally strong. Alright. So I think I want to find and I'm saving this page. I'm gonna come back to it after. See this? See what I mean? Where you end up going freaking who knows where. See, this is on just here. It says series. I just kept on looking, and stumbled upon more stuff. It's weird like that. I'm saving this page, so that was good. Yeah. Did I save this? Yeah, I did. Okay. All from, what is this? I spent like 30 minutes before I started this video. So, or like 10 minutes. And this video is already 20 minutes, so I spent like 30 minutes just on mountain, only mountain. Now I'm gonna search for night sky. Alright, what the hell? Oh, see, night sky. Let me first turn off transparent. And then I'm gonna press enter. Come on. Alright. So I typed night sky. And then I press enter. I can't, man. I'm going to just middle mouse click it. Open in a new browser. See more. I like this purple. Ooh, I like this. Because I can mix and match colors. Hey, what is this? This looks... Nope, too crazy for me. And I lost it. Yeah, I like this, the hazy cloudiness. It's huge. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is... I don't know if it matches the perspective, but screw it. Just save it as an overlay. And just steal the colors, the texture. Ooh, look at that. Download. What if I type in full moon? Arrgh. Alright, what we got here? Hey, this is moody. You know what? Let me look for full moon with transparent. And then I'm gonna press enter to get a clean refresh. Man. You know what, I'll save this. I think I saved this before. I can give it a different color too. So save it. And all of these can be animated further down the line. I'll get a... Oh, I can just change the color, so who cares? Change the color in Photoshop. I'm gonna type in sky. See, this is interesting. This is transparent, and it did something like this. I don't know, it has a blurriness, so it could be kind of useful. Clouds don't look too noticeable. What about this? Man. I don't know, it looks stretched. Man. Let's try turn off. Just set to all. Alright. Getting interesting. Oh, I like that color. Oh, what the hell is this? Slop. This is kinda simple. Just the blues and whites. Alright, so that's a ton of images. Let's go back. Let's look at the main objective. Looks like we got reflections going on. Refractions, reflections, refractions, light rays. Yeah, I think you should look for light rays, VFX type of images with transparency. So this looks like it has transparent. but it's not. This is where you want to go in here, type in transparent background. So these don't look like much, but yeah, I remember downloading this because this is transparent. When you do an overlay, it can look stunning. This one's already downloaded that I did the other day. Alright. Remember bokeh, bokeh, or however you want to pronounce it. Just looking for a couple, not a whole stash. It's kind of nice because it's on the side. You can rotate it. Ooh, no, wait, get back. Oh shit. God damn it. See what it does? I want transparent. Especially for lighting effects, you want it to be transparent. Because if it has a white background, it's a mess sometimes, oftentimes. Maybe like that one. Meh. Maybe I'll download this. PNG. Okay. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go File, New. I'm just going to make a new canvas. Maybe just art and illustration. Make it landscape. Maybe, I don't know. 7,000? Why not? By 4,000 height. Resolution 300 is kind of a lot. What was this? Yeah, I'll just leave it at 300. Okay. I mean, it's not for print, but my brain is mush. Alright, Control open. Control open. What the hell? Control open? What's going on? What the hell? Alright, so I just unlocked it. Control open? Jeez, dude. Damn. Alright. I'm gonna grab. Let me just grab this one. So I just left clicked and I grabbed it. I'm gonna dump it into my untitled one. Just to see what I can work with. Right click. Smart object. Amen. Cliff. Right. smart object and I named it. Control T. Let's just scale this down. Maybe something in the foreground-ish. I just press enter. This one, I'll press, I'll dump it here. And then I'm gonna go in here, object selection. Alright, looks like it grabbed it. Almost everything. I'm gonna turn off the white layer. Do a bigger box. Object selection, bigger box. Okay, looks like it got most of it. Never mind that. So from here, I'm just gonna go and so I selected that. I'm gonna go click. If I click this, see it's gonna do that. Now I'm gonna undo. Instead, I'm gonna go Control Shift I. Again, Control Shift I. It selects the inverse of it. So I did that. You see around the edges and this. Then I'm gonna click here when I did the inverse selection. There. I'm gonna turn on the white thing, and this image selection, this pink stuff is really starting to annoy the hell out of me. I'm gonna just press V as in Victor to get out of that tool. It left behind this white outline from my inverted selection. So I'm gonna go back up here, click right, and the layer mask. Press B as in Bob. Make sure it's black color, and just take away from that. Okay, good. Just dump it there. I like this path. Right, so there's also water here. Right, so I'm gonna type in lake. I downloaded this one. I'm gonna save that just to block it in, maybe. This is interesting. All right. Grab it. Go to Untitled. Dump it. Right click. Smart Object. Double click. And water. Control T. this sharp line. So I'm gonna select the water layer. I'm gonna turn off this and then select the water layer, apply a layer mask, press B as in Bob, make the brush bigger, make sure hardness is at 0, blah 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 blah. Maybe I'll make the hardness at 35%, so it's not a complete feather. I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna just click once, make sure it's black color, make sure you select on the layer mask for the water, and I'm gonna just left click once out there. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna hold down shift and left click. So I did that. So it just made basically a straight line. I'm gonna undo. What I can do is, that was one way to do it. I can just left click and hold the left click, don't let go. Then I'm gonna press and hold the shift like that. Press V as in Victor to get out. So it made that line. So I have a nice soft gradation. Just lift it up a little bit more. Put this back. Maybe it's too much. Undo, undo, undo. I'll get my brush tool, go into my layer mask, make the hardness to like, damn, 15 instead of was it 30 or 35 or whatever it was. Then I'm gonna go back in, gonna left click and hold, then I'm gonna hold shift, then I'm gonna go across. Okay, I'm gonna go way above it, or it's just touching the edge. I'm gonna left click, hold the left click, now hold the shift, then kind of do this. Holding it. There. Press V as in Victor, get out. Turn this back on. Alright. I'm gonna grab the water. It's lower. Okay. Alright. Hold shift. Not hold shift, but click and left click and hold, and then hold shift to kind of drag it down straight. Alright. I'm gonna lock the water. I think then I feel like grabbing a sky just to help block out everything. I like this. I like that. Grab it. Go into my untitled. Drop it. Right click on it. Smart object it. Sky. Colorful. Control T. Click outside after here. Dump it underneath everybody. I think this is cliff. Control T on the cliff. I'm gonna make it, I don't know why, I just want to make it smaller. I'm just looking at the textures too versus the water. Control open. And we'll experiment with this. Smart object. Just name it another sky. Dump it underneath. Right here. Control T. Hold Alt from the corner. I can just do this. Click outside here. Press V as in Victor. As you can see, it feels whack. select it, go into the blending mode, press the down arrow, see if we can steal some colors. Maybe not. Maybe just screen touch. Maybe screen. Just lower the to like 25%. Maybe. Can always turn it off if I want. Need a waterfall too. This is interesting. I might overlay this with other waterfalls. That's massive. Save it. Wonder what's under see more for the waterfall. Come on, give me a break. Alright, let's go back here. This is interesting. This is nice, but it's not realistic. Look what we got here. Okay, look what we got here. Alright. It's gonna download it, PNG. Might be too small. Control open. I want to tinker with this guy right there. Plop. Interesting. Right click, smart object, double tap. Alright, down transparent shoreline. As you can see, I saved everything as a smart object. Control T, just jack it up. I don't like how it's crooked. Try it at the corners, give it a bit of a tilt. Oh, nice. Grab it. This is weird. understand what the hell I'm looking at. Okay. Water ripples, Control T. I think I feel like because the ripples, right? The textural feel the ripples. If it was like, say, like this versus this, control, wait, grab it, drag it, make a duplicate of it, water copy. I'm gonna hide everything because I'm starting to get confused. Water copy, Control T. I'm gonna turn off the chain icon, and then for the width, -100. Man, get rid of it. Never mind. You know, what if I select the water there, press M. I'm gonna do something called the generative fill. So I selected the layer, the water. I did a marquee box selection, pressing M. I'm gonna click on generative fill, ignore this, generate. All that hassle just because I want smaller ripple patterns, because larger the ripple patterns means more like surface ocean that's you know, strong water, like I guess you could say water currents or ocean water movements versus this. Man, this doesn't look that good. If I click here, so this sparkly stuff means that it's a generative fill. This tells you where it filled out. White is where it created it. Black means it's nothing. So that's what that is. I'm gonna name it Gen Fill Water. I'm gonna grab the Gen Fill Water, press B as in Bob for the brush tool, make the brush smaller, make sure it's black, make sure to select that layer, and I'm gonna just hold shift and do this. Click once, hold shift, trim across. I'm gonna grab here, hold shift to just trim. Damn, it did that. Delete it. Press M. Go up to here. I'm gonna grab more of it. And then generative fill, generate. there a reflection? Dude. I'll go for this. I'll get rid of that later. Press B as in Bob. Select onto the layer mask to do some constructive erasing. So all I did was I kinda chose this area. I left click and I held. Then I also held on the shift just to get a straight across erasing. There. There you go. This area is annoying the hell out of me. This area here, that's from the original water. See how when you name it, we'll go here. There. There you go. Get lost. Alright. Here. Gen, fill. Water. Right. For the right side. Press B as in Bob. Select the layer mask because I don't want to paint black onto the generative fill there. Alright, let's take away some more. Holding shift. Okay. I'm gonna grab these two. I'm gonna just lock it for now. Jesus, already 52 minutes. Transparent shoreline. Just nudge it up a bit using the up arrow. Alright, turn this back on. Some weird artifact thing. Gotta do some cleanup on that. Transparent shoreline, I'm gonna click on the layer mask. That guy down there, press B as in Bob. See if I can do some of this. I'm just trying to just test it out. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do something about this. I'm gonna just delete that again. The layer mask that I made, basically undid it. I'm gonna select this layer. I'm gonna hold control. While I hold control, I'm gonna left click into my smart object or just this layer in general. That'll make this kind of a selection. Damn it. Press M, undo. Press M and then click in here to let go of the selection. Double tap, go into here, zoom in. When I say go into here, meaning that I went into the transparent shoreline smart object. There you go. I just don't want to move too fast and confuse students more. Right. Grab the move tool, not the move, but the object selection. selection. Oh, this is painful. I'm gonna give it a layer mask. See if I can, how painful this is gonna be. I'm gonna make a new layer, click on this one, press G as in George, click in here, just a red color, so I can see this annoying hazy blue crap. Okay, instead of red, maybe I'll just go in here and press G as in George, choose black. God, this haze. Okay, go into the layer 1, the layer mask. Okay. No, 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 no. No! Control Shift I? Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hold Control. I'm gonna click into this layer. And then I'm going to do Control Shift I. And what that does is that I get to paint in this other outside area. Press B as in Bob, make the brush bigger. No, no, no. Paint into the layer mask. Interesting. Huh. Oh, this is good. Huh. Weird. Okay. Make the brush bigger. Okay, what I did was I inverted the selection, right? So at first I selected inside the layer mask, holding Control and left click. It selected this shape, but I want the inverse so that I grab the outside of this gunk, right? So I did Control Shift I, and then from there it inverted the selection so it grabs all the negative space, and then I painted into the layer mask, and that picked up some of the leftover hazy gunk is what it did. I just made this guy right here my black background so I can just see it a little bit better, so you can see some of that here it didn't pick up yet. That's why I made that. I'm gonna just delete that. So there's still some crap going on. If I go here, hold Control and click. Yeah, see? There's that selection. And then if I do Control Shift I, it grabbed the outside like I shared. See that? So it wraps around. Around. Anyway, press M for the marquee, click outside. Just so I deselect it. Press V, Control S, save that layer 1. Because here, see, it helped. Some of it at least. I don't like how dark it is. So, what I can do is layer, new adjustment layer, make sure transparent shoreline is selected. Exposure, turn on clipping mask, so only this gets affected, the transparent shoreline. Exposure, let's work with the bottom. Maybe something like that, and then exposure at the top. Gamma correction I worked on, now I'm going to work on exposure at the top. That looks horrific. I'm gonna grab this. Right shoreline, select it, press W for the object selection. Okay, so it's smart enough to select this. It didn't select the water. Control Shift, or hold Shift to see if it'll also be smart enough to select this section. Almost. So I'm gonna go into my lasso tool to pick up this straggling stuff, holding Shift, circle around, grab that. This crap over here, holding Shift, grab it. Over here, don't mind these. You know what, I'm gonna turn off all of that. I just wanna grab this. Basically, as long as I grab all of this. Okay. So I grab that, I'm gonna click here. Bam, there you go. No, actually, undo that. Undo. Right. I'm gonna press the marquee or the lasso, any one of these, right? Or even the object selection, it doesn't freaking matter. Mainly I want this, select end mask. Not the layer mask, but the select end mask. Reason why is a select end mask, it gives you more choices. So for example, I'll shift edge. maybe minus 21%. Then I'll feather it by 2 pixels, maybe 1.5, 2, probably 2 then. So I'm kind of messing with the shift edge. So I want a nice soft bevel, not bevel, but haze. I don't even know if this will work. So holding control can zoom in, alt zoom out. Down here, new layer mask. That's important because it makes a copy, and the layer mask you can always go back in. This is the right shoreline original. I'm gonna name it original. Dump it way at the bottom. This is the new one. I need to turn this into a smart object again. Control T. Oh wait, I forgot to turn this on. I wonder if any of these will look okay. Oh boy. I need to turn on my show transform. The guy way up there. Press W. Select the layer. Do a box selection. Object selection. Yes, it picked it up very nicely. Except for this here. Press L for lasso. Zoom in. Hold shift. Grab that up. So that was L as in lasso. I'm going to go apply. I'm going to press M for marquee box selection. Select that mask. So again, that's different from the layer mask, the one at the bottom, because you get these options. Feather set it to like 2. Shift edge. Feather set to 2. Maybe minus 25. Minus 25. Okay. Layer, new layer mask. Okay. Good. I'll grab it. I'm gonna name it right. Mountain. Drag it way at the right around there. See, it starts to get fun. Like when you least expect it. Maybe. Yeah. I gotta be careful about the textures. See the sizing? these are probably going to end up being blurry too a bit. And then this crap. Right shoreline. Then I want to make it a little bit bigger. Hold Alt. Click out here. See, it has that outline. Nasty outline. Right shoreline. Double tap. Go inside of it. See, I went inside of it. I'm gonna go in here. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, undo. I'm gonna go here. I hold Control and I select it again. And then press M for marquee because I just want this. Select and mask, and I'm gonna shift edge a lot more. New layer, layer mask. Okay, there, it took way more, and it hit the original. Control S. See? This is why smart objects are freaking dope. And also, using the select and mask and selection type, blah 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 blah. Who cares? This guy. Select the layer. Press L for lasso. Regular lasso. Hold Shift. So I just made that generative fill. I make sure I select that layer. Generate. I just want this to flow down. Interesting. Nope. Nope. Just use this. Gen fill right mountain slope. So it's really harsh and left behind some crap. Go into the layer mask. Press B as in Bob for the brush tool. Make the brush smaller. Make sure it's X. Make sure it's like the black and white. Alright, good. I'm gonna select here. I'm gonna hold Control. I'm gonna click. View. Maybe here, hold Control. I'm gonna click. Nice. So you grab all of that. Basically, all I want is just to make this soft and feathered. So I'm gonna go, that's selected. I'm gonna select the original, just the original, because first I have this selected because I just want the damn shape. Then I'm gonna click in here, because off of this generative fill, I'm gonna press M, because I just want my select mask. And then from there, all I want to do is set the feather to 2 pixels, maybe 3 pixels. Hold Control to zoom in, comparing the blurring. Maybe it should be just 2 pixels. Alright. New layer mask, hit OK. Good. Thinking there should be more than that. This I don't need anymore. Okay. Right shoreline. I want to get rid of some of this. The water. With this selected, apply a layer mask. Press B as in Bob. Make the brush smaller or bigger. Zoom in. See if I can. I want to left click once, hold shift, click, hold shift, still holding shift, click, click, click. I'm going to hold shift, click. I'm going to hold shift, click, 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 click. Still holding shift. Basically I'm getting straight lines. So why the hell did I do this? Well, basically this. Maybe that was a bad idea. This part. Press X to get white color, and I changed my mind. Just for the side. Here, press X, and let's take away. nasty colors. Press white color, make the brush bigger. What I'm thinking is, I want some more of this reflection back. Alright, I gotta take a little break. So, I mean, it's already been really long already. It's kind of slow process, right? I mean, there's can't do anything about that in terms of that. It's gonna be a bit of a slow process. So, yeah. I mean, I have a lot more ideas to apply to this. It's just a matter of time. Kind of like this. This one, layer, new adjustment layer, exposure, clipping mask, okay. Alright. This green is annoying the hell out of me. So, layer, new adjustment layer, photo filter, clipping mask on. Let's apply. Maybe blues? That's crazy. I'll just apply a bit of orange to it. It's too contrast. Okay. I want my moon. Maybe not. Anyway, I gotta stop the video. I'm gonna try to edit this down and whatnot because it's an hour and 30 minutes because it's pretty unbearable, you know. But yeah, I'm trying. Um, I'll see what else I can do about this. I mean, it's not. I gotta add the buildings too. Right, I gotta stick to the concept as well. Need a water fountain. I mean, a waterfall. Press M. You know, let's try snag this. Press V. Hey, this is pretty huge. Since this is a smart object for the cliff, you know, it's still good. It's at only 128% bigger than it originally was, which is fine. What is this crap over there? Press B as in Bob. Go into here, black color, take that away, whatever that was. Press V. Grab this. Waterfall, it's a smart object, so it's still safe. I don't even know if I can use this. This transparent shoreline. I'm gonna apply a layer mask. Let's see if I can muck around in here and take away some of this weird slop. Pop, 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 pop. Just tap away. Right, so the proportions are, obviously seriously off, the proportions, you know. I'm just like hamming it right now. Making it less noticeable. Just freaking opacity the crap out of this. Actually, it looks starting to look a lot better too. There you go. Let's see, what is this set to? bad, not bad. Just tapping away, making it blurry. Feather it out. Alright. Alright. Layer, new adjustment layer, exposure, clipping mask, clip. Uh oh, what did I just move? Okay, good. Let's go into the waterfall. I'm gonna make a layer mask off the waterfall brush tool and just pop, 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 pop. What color is this? Oh, I need pure black. It wasn't pure black. This looks kind of whack. Always remember to go into the layer mask so the right thing gets taken away. If I what about this? Screw it. Let's give it a try. What the hell? Release clipping mask. What's that about? Man, why does it have to be white? This would have been freaking not bad. Eh. Ooh. Unlock it. Okay. Alright. So hold shift. Okay. So I'm holding shift to make sure I select Come on. Okay, fine. I only grabbed all of this here. I'm gonna use my lasso, holding shift to grab that, holding shift to grab this. Okay, good. Alright, here, holding shift, alt, no, alt, because I don't want this to be messed with. Holding shift. Okay, good. I don't care about this. Holding alt, pick up the stragglers. These you have to be careful for. They will give a lot of headache. There. Move this guy too. Good. Alright, now to take away. So I have this selected. Press M for marquee, anyone, M for marquee, L for lasso, you know, or even W for wand, because all I care is that I want my selected mask. It did an invert, so I need to grab the invert instead. Click that, bam. Zoom in. Alright, shift edge. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh. Why is it doing that? Oh no, it's doing that thing again. Okay, see this over here is kind of transparent. I don't know why. The file just came like that. So if I do contrast, it'll help to kind of negate some of that bleeding. There, 29%. Okay, then I'm gonna go shift edge. Oh, look at that. It's misbehaving. Feather set it to 2. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 or something. Just 3. New layer there, mask. So this is what I did. Press V because I don't want any of that pink crap. Alright. I'm gonna save this. because it was a JPEG that I was working on, so I'll name it as right, just in case if I ever need this. Right cliff still has an outline. Damn it. Still has this crap too. Get rid of that. So what I'm gonna do is things like this really get to me. It's things like this that kills a portfolio piece. So select it, control, holding control, click it. Okay. Instead, the better thing to do is select the layer mask, the cutout, hold control, and select again. Okay, now I got it. I'm gonna hide everything so we only see this and maybe some of that sky to help better see what the hell's going on. And I'm gonna press M for marquee, and then instead of continuously selecting the mask, I'm going to select the actual image because I just want this cut out. So I used the layer mask and I held control and I clicked it to get the cutout, but I don't want to apply more feathering onto the mask. I want to apply it to the actual image. So this was just as a placeholder to get my dam selection, then go back to this guy because I need to touch up the edge of this. So I'm just trying to explain what I'm doing. I'm gonna go select the mask. Okay, here we are. I gotta go yeah, there. Basically I want more. And then contrast. There, something like that maybe. Feather. There. Not bad, not bad. Quick and dirty. Quick and dirty. Nice. Okay, I think I can work with that. New layer mask, hit OK. Done. Much better, much better. This right cliff, original. I don't care, I don't need it. I'm gonna name it right cliff. That was a copy that I made, so I'm gonna use this instead. I like this. I don't know why. I'm gonna place it underneath the right shoreline. Yeah. Right shoreline. I don't like the color of the right shoreline. I can change that later. I don't like this. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna just start deleting away. There you go. See, it starts to get fun. I don't know if anyone's gonna be watching this, but I mean, this is what it entails, man. You gotta sit down and just bite down and go at it. I gotta move on to another student's tutorial, but hopefully this helps. I really hope people watch this. informing the students, my students. Quick and dirty. I have my the brush hardness set to 15. Seems to be a nice sweet spot. And I'm just chugging away at it. All I'm doing is just looking out for anything that's gonna cause a nasty outline. Some old school ghetto style painting workflow. Holding shift. Hold shift, holding shift, holding shift, just to get a quick and dirty edge selection. See? There. Huh. That took cool. What the hell? Beat it. Nice. That looks nasty as hell. Yep, transparent shoreline, that's the one. Go into this layer mask. Bye bye. Yep. None of this nasty seam line. Beat it. The colors are freaking stupid colors. Layer, new adjustment layer. Photo filter. Let's change this to cooling. to change that. I'll just leave it to photo filter and then come back to it later. But I need this to change. I gotta remember how to change this. I'll come back to it after. I don't wanna. It has to be white. Okay. Well, maybe instead of changing these guys, I'll change him. Or get rid of that photo filter for this one. Alright. I'm adding a photo filter to this mountain. Okay. This mountain started to really get to me. It's a huge wall. %, so it can handle more, maybe up to 125% before it starts to get super degraded. I gotta work on the shadows too. Oh man, this doesn't look that great, but I mean, hopefully you guys won't get too disappointed. I know this is not the greatest, but I mean, what do you expect, man? It's like I'm just like literally freaking winging it. Alright. So, I just need more time. And I have a couple more tricks up my sleeve. Change up the colors a bit. Release clipping mask. Alright. So this mountain or texture, I changed it to like overlay or soft light just to break it up, or lighten. No, too strong. Changing the color helps. I'm just gonna name it texture overlay. And then since it's a smart object, see what I can cheat. Change it to overlay, lower the fill color, and then you can start taking away here, layer mask, and then maybe I'll select like this main mountain. Cliff, right? No. Yes, this one. There, got my little holding control, grabbing the outline of this. Then I'll go back up to my texture overlay. No, other way around, Control Shift I. There, Control Shift I. There, quick and dirty. Okay, then press M just to deselect everything. Press B as in brush. Go back in here, and then take away the rest of this gunk and this gunk. There. See? This actually helps here too. On the water, it's weird. Makes it look like more rippling. Whatever. Yeah. I want it to be bigger. Leave it alone. Alright. I gotta go now. It's well over. It's been 2 hours. So it's not the best right now. It looks rather like I'm embarrassed, but just give it time, right? And just load up on the textures, apply the things that I mentioned. All of it's just layer mask, and uh, edge control, and then go back in and then apply the color correction and photo filter and start softening up this area, and then it can and it will come together. It's just a matter of patience. 2 hours is nothing, You can easily spend 8 hours on this and just, the process of learning and understanding, and the shadows, like this shadow is absolutely not working, right? Like here, this is lit, but this is dark, yeah. If I had another run at this, probably make it a lot better too. While still trying to work with the concept. See up here? Maybe grab the sky. Lifting the sky up some more. I gotta go. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this. This is horrible. Eesh. I just need more time. Go at it some more. Okay, bye.